Silence your cell phones and put them away. Texting, flash photography, and video recording are not allowed during the performance. And please, keep the aisles clear for the performers and the waitstaff. Enjoy the show. Now please, welcome your host, Seth Bisen-Hersh.
My friend Summer says I'm such a bummer, cause there are so many things I hate. It's a bit vitriolic, yet mostly hyperbolic, yet here's a list that's up to date. I hate barking dogs that wake me up and screaming kids who shake me out of sleep. I hate subways when they hit the brakes and scope to spaces always make me weep. Also, elevators that are so filled with someone's radio's bad smell. And those tourists taking selfies Sunday bloggers I wasn't stuck in hell. I hate all commuting, so I stay in my apartment every day I'm free. Flying is the worst of those user scanners taking off my shoes irks me. And those places are some parameters, at least there are some good desserts, some flights. And if you go to a foreign land, that custom line gets out of hand most nights. And don't get me started on how everyone does everything on phones these days. We'll be here for weeks if I list all the phony ways technological changes are causing me malaise. I hate waking up before it's noon. I'm grateful if the sun too soon shines in. Being outside gives me so much pause. The bees, the trees, the beach all cause chagrin. I hate downpours and polluted air and crazy hurricanes that scare my cat. I despise the exercise of sweating, though I look more when I'm getting fat. Also, don't get me started on the wide generational divide or how it's unfurled. Just go read my book. Millennials are ruining the world. I hate cleaning roommates, cigarettes, and germs of getting sick upsets me tons. I hate Nazis can't stop snap drugs and wasting money, any bugs or guns. Feeling anxious, maybe lonely, sad or worse, is unsuccessful, bad or wrong. I hate schmoozing, boozing, politics, reality TV, chick flicks, pop songs. But what I hate the most are those haters who might post anonymously that they hate me. Hey everyone, welcome to the show tonight. This is my 700th showcase. Thank you. It's a huge number. I was going to ignore it, but it just was like, felt like I had to do something. So here we are doing a concert of my songs. For the 500th, I'll tell you, I went whole hog and I did a 4-part concert of my songs, 4 in a row with 100 songs and 68 singers. And then we had cheesecake. But it was really stressful, and I was like, I cannot do that again. And then for 600, it was one of my virtual showcases, and I was like, I'm not celebrating this virtually. So here we are, back in person for number 700. We're going to do a concert of my songs tonight, so in case you didn't catch that, I wrote all the songs tonight. I put it in bold in the program, music and lyrics by Seth Bisen-Hersh. That is your cue to say, right, Seth wrote all the songs. And sometimes I get this question like, did you write all the music too? Yes, so songs have music and lyrics, and so I wrote all of that. Yes, the music, lyrics is another name for words. So these are questions I have gotten with concerts of my songs. So yes, I wrote all the words and all the music, except for one song where I wrote like maybe 30% of the words. And I'll point that out because I was too lazy to put an asterisk in the program to be like, except for this one song that had a co-lyricist. But for the most part, everyone picked songs that I did write the entire thing of, which made it a little bit easier. All right, so, oh my gosh, here we go, 700. Our first performer tonight has 700 pairs of shoes. Even if that's a bit of an exaggeration, it sure does feel that way. Please welcome Estelle Goodwin. Orphan, Fear, or any horror flick 700 times, and he still never has a nightmare. Please welcome Michael I. HABER.
I've been stressed out lately in my own apartment. I feel that I greatly need a change of pace and change of play. I need a studio. I'm sick of living with a friend. I need a studio. All the sharing's gotta end. Sometimes he changes the channel on my TV, and he's always in the shower when I have to pee. I need a studio. No dirty dishes in the sink. I need a studio. This whole place don't have to stink. No stupid small talk the minute I'm in the door. No one's using all my toilet paper anymore. Finally, only my name on the lease, and by keeping lights off, my bills will decrease. In my new studio, I'll never have to compromise. In my new studio, I won't get a huge surprise one day when I see his friend screwing on my futon, nor walk on him accidentally when he has his birthday suit on. Finally, an apartment, that's all mine. Who cares if it's only 9 by 9? It's my new studio! No one will ever eat my food in my new studio. I'll be forever in the nude. No one to argue, I will always get my way. Finally, I can pleasure myself any time of day. And once I get one, I will stay forever. Yeah. And I will never have a roommate again. Amen.
Our next performer tonight can watch the remix of the Golden Girls intro 700 times, and it will never get old, trust me. Please welcome Micah L. Young.
The last night in my apartment, boxes surround me everywhere. The last night in my apartment, tomorrow none of my stuff will be there. For I'm moving on to the next chapter of my life, moving on to something new. The last night in my apartment, all the walls are whiter than a ghost. The last night in my apartment, which one of these 2 years will I miss most? None. All the memories I've spent here with my friends will not fade when I bid adieu. For a place I called my own, sadly a place I spent much time alone, crying or trying to hone my skill. A place I grew to adore, but after tonight it's mine no more. So tonight surely will be the last night in my apartment, the last time my bed is in this room. The last night in my apartment, I
performer tonight knits as a hobby and has probably made close to 700 hats. Please welcome Alice Jeanette Lambert.
Hey, thanks for giving me this opportunity. Let me be clear how much I love to work here. I have a skill set I hope will set me apart. When can I start? Today is great. I mean, why wait? If I'm hired, I'd be a good fit. Oh, I wasn't fired, I quit. I just freaked out a little bit. I get stressed out, but no doubt here I'll be fine. I'm ready to shine. My greatest strengths are positivity, dependability, punctuality. Also, I make a good pot of tea. Okay, that pun was dumb. My greatest weakness, my friends call me panic button. Sometimes I have panic attacks, like I just can't relax. Or it feels like the sky is falling from a sinking feeling that I can't control. So I start bawling because I'm bad at concealing my inner soul. But it won't affect my work. I just feel momentarily berserk. I'm just a panic button because of generalized anxiety disorder, GAD. Oh my god, it's not so bad, you'll see. I mean, I have to avoid a trigger so I don't jump around like Tigger. Like I worry about bills and the rent, or I binge on food when discontent, and I don't trust people since I was bullied as a kid, or I worry they'll abandon me like my best friend did. And sometimes I'm an insomniac or else a hypochondriac. If I have the slightest cough or sneeze, I think I've Legionnaire's disease. At times I'm overwhelmed, but it would be worse if I didn't have my happy pills in my purse. Oh, I can start in a few days. I was afraid I wouldn't hear back after listing the ways I go into a panic attack. Thanks for your time, I can't wait to be working for you. And I'll make sure my panic button is stuck down with glue, 'cause I'm a hard-working Jew.
The next song tonight is from my musical A Kid Like Me. It's the first time I tried to write a kid musical. Emphasis on the word try. I actually did have a really great children's musical called Stanley's Party at Manhattan Children's Theater in 2010, which was 12 years ago. Wow, I'm getting old. But anyway, that show is about a girl who decides she'd rather be a cat, and then her cat is like, I will show you what it's like to be a cat, and takes her around different animals. And I believe you will figure out what animal this song is about really soon. If they ever decided to do a live-action Zootopia, our next performer tonight is 700% sure she would play the best Judy Hopps. Please welcome Sophie Brubaker.
Bunnies, let's all hop around. Look at all the food we found. Carrots here and carrots there. Other foods can't compare. Get in the habit if you're a rabbit. Eat carrots through the day. Carrots are the food we crave. We can't do a thing but rave about how superb they smell. They look great and taste great as well.
from a show, so I put up an ad on Craigslist. Does Craigslist still exist? I think it does. I guess it was sketchy then. I was like, it wasn't as sketchy, it's always been sketchy. But I did get a collaborator out of that, and he had this idea to turn this musical, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, which has Helen Hunt and Sarah Jessica Parker in it, into a musical, and I was like, sure, that's a great idea. And we wrote 4 songs on spec, and then we called Paramount, and they were like, yeah, that's not happening. But we ended up with, a couple great songs. This is the one that actually Michael Niederman wrote about 62% of the lyrics. It doesn't matter, you're collaborating, you're not supposed to be mathematically correct. It's something about around there, but just in case he's watching, which he isn't. The original run of Stephen Sondheim's Company ran for a little over 700 performances, and that's what is known as one of Sondheim's greatest musicals, and it lasted to around the 700 mark. So our next performer tonight says that the legacy left by my music and performances is destined to leave a legacy among the greats. I swear I did not write that. Please welcome KALEB Sells.
Come on, cheer up, kid. Don't let them get you down. I've got a great idea. Let's go out on the town. And for just one night tonight, we can both be free. Party until dawn. It's just you and me. Let's change our names tonight, turn into different girls. I'll be Marie in diamonds, you'll be Anne in pearls. And from just one single night tonight, we'll change who we are, make up our own life, and live upon a star. Because anything could happen on a Saturday night. Picture shows and parties where the lights are shining bright. And if we think of planets and wonder if there's life on Mars, we may be lying in the gutter, but we're looking at the stars. Don't you want to do what you want to do? Ignore the rules, ignore our parents' orders. You can go anywhere you want to go, live at home or burst through borders. You could live on this room forever and never take a chance. Always do what your parents tell you to and forget about the dance. If I could be like you, I'd be the lucky one. With talent so big and bright, I'd block out the whole sun. If you don't do this right now, you're gonna lose your miss to shine. And it is not just your chance, it is also mine. Because anything could happen on a Saturday night. No matter what the problems, everything will be alright. And if life tears us down, then we will proudly bear the scars. We may be lying in the gutter, but we're staring at the stars. And they'll be shouting out wherever you are. From near and far, you'll be a star. You'll be a star. You are a star.
It might have been 64, 65% of the lyrics that he wrote, but we'll never know. So I started doing showcases here at Don't Tell Mama in 2007, and everybody in our cast is alive. Yes. By the time I get to 1,000, it's going to be like, and some of these people were born in 2007, but for the moment we're okay. Some of the songs are older than some people in the room, but it's fine. I'm accepting growing, aging gracefully. But I thought it would be fun to go back to some of my older opening numbers. I wrote I Hate Everything, I think in like 2018 or 19, and I really like it, so I keep doing it. But this is the one that, so a lot of the songs are from my cabarets. I now have 10 cabarets in my work, but when I started in 2007, I think I had 5 or 6 that I premiered here. And so then I would just pull from those. And this is one I wrote, I believe I wrote it for Why Am I Not Famous Yet, or was it Writer's Block? I don't know, I should have looked it up before I performed tonight, but whatever, you guys don't care. And this is the song I used to open up the shows with for, I think, maybe the first 5 or 6 years. Why, what you know they say, well, okay. I have a minor case of a certain disorder. It only affects me every single day. It has to do with being a perfectionist, and perhaps explains why I like things a certain way. OCD, I am so OCD. Obsessive compulsive thoughts permeate my mind. Incessant ideas of the oddest kind. I organize everything in alphabetical order. My books, DVDs, even posters on my wall. Well, those are grouped by genre first chronologically, though sometimes the order's swapped if a poster's too big or small. OCD, I am so OCD. Obsessive compulsive thoughts permeate my mind. Incessant ideas of the oddest kind. I plan weeks in advance, scheduling in each second. And if something goes wrong, I get really pissed. I have to be productive almost every hour. I cannot relax with stuff left on my to-do list. I count everything, shows I've seen, MP3s I own, stairs I've climbed. I always have everything perfectly timed. I'm never early and never late. I always finish every crumb on my plate. I read any words I pass on the street. I memorize features of strangers I meet. I still know what classes I took in the 6th grade. I always have my bed properly made. Okay, that one's a lie, but I still think you see why. OCD, I am so OCD. Obsessive compulsive thoughts permeate my mind. Incessant ideas of the oddest kind. I see how you're looking at me, I'm crazy, I agree. Oh, so OCD. You know, almost all of that is still completely true. That's crazy how little I've changed. Alright, so the next section tonight are songs about my grandmother. My grandmother was a Holocaust survivor, and she passed away in 2016, which coincidentally was a year that I was going on a trip to Poland to tour some of the concentration camps and stuff. But throughout my life, my grandmother would talk about her experience, you know, never forget. And she would go into schools, and she would go into temples, and she would basically just go into her spiel no matter where she was, and she always just like got through it. And then I gave this tribute at Auschwitz, and like after like the first minute, I was like losing it. So I just think she was so remarkable that she could do that. And so I think I'll just set up both the songs right now. So the first one is in every interview my grandmother gave, she would talk about how she was taken from her village on the train, the cattle car, and she stayed up all night because, you know, it was really crammed. And she saw the sunrise, and at every interview, she always made sure to be like, I saw the sunrise, and it was so beautiful, and it couldn't believe how much beauty there was still in this world, and that's the inspiration for this one. And then the second song, I was in Berlin, which is another trip I took to Germany, and I went to the Holocaust Museum in Berlin, and they had like listening stations, And there was this story of this woman in Auschwitz who inadvertently sent her son to death because they asked her, does he want to work? And she thought, he's a kid, he shouldn't be working. And so she agreed to work, and her daughter agreed to work. So that inspired that song. So, all right. Our next performer tonight has spent 700 hours trying to figure out the perfect way to fill this prompt. But she's very excited to be here and sing this next song. Please welcome COLLEEN BROOME.
With so much beauty in the world, why is there such pain? While evil people take control, many good remain. We are still together, families can't be parted. I have never seen such a perfect sunrise. I'm being taken from my home. When can I go back? I do not know what we did to provoke this grave attack. We must stick together. I can't leave my family, and I cannot stop gazing at this sunrise. Where are we going? Why must we leave? What can all this inhumanity achieve? I look around and see my friends huddled and afraid. While we don't know what lurks ahead, choices must be made. I choose to feel hopeful. God can lead us through this. God has just created a splendid sunrise. I won't be scared. I know we'll be fine. But all the same, I miss my bed back home. So many changes have occurred without reason why. But even after darkness comes, the sun must fill the sky. I want to believe that, but sometimes it's hard to tell the miracle of a gorgeous sunrise. I want to know why we must go. I don't want to miss a single sunrise.
Our next performer tonight has cried 131 times this year, but it's quite possible she will make it to 700. Please welcome Maria Lane.
Do I want to work? Yes, I do. Give me a job and I'll pull through. If I had said no, I would be dead now. If I had said no, I'd have no head now. Do I want to work? Yes, I want to live. Even though this place is rotten, I have yet to give up hope. If I had said no, I would be dead now. I can see life, the soul instead now. But where am I now? What does this work entail? happens next. I don't know how I'll survive, but at least I'm alive still. If you can call the simple stupid, I don't know, existence alive. If I had said no, I'd have no head now. I can see life, the soul instead now. Herded like we're cows, forced to toil like slaves, digging our own graves, hundreds of corpses and feces send. Former neighbors, day in and out, shot if we shout, no way to drown our fears or woe. If I had said no, I would be dead now. I wish I had said no.
The next 3 songs tonight are from my off-Broadway musical Love Quirks. For the One Love Quirks fan. Love Quirks, of course, had a 3-month run this summer at the AMP Theater on 45th Street. And it is a really fun show. You can, of course, stream the cast recording. I just got $47 from streaming, so I think that means like we had a lot of listens to get it to be that much money. I was really surprised. I was like, wow, people must be listening over. And I think it's this concert. People are just on loop. Like, just, we must learn these songs, we must learn these songs. But, alright, Love Quirks, of course, is a cute little show about 4 single people trying to find love in New York City. Our next performer tonight visited the James Bond Museum in London several years ago, and she recently realized that Bond's code name backwards is 700. Please welcome Sarah Gaines.
Oh, hello. I don't know. I'm good. Do you think? One quick drink. Yes, we should. How are you today? Did you sleep okay? I tossed all night, but I don't sleep well in strange beds. Not that yours was strange, it was a nice change. I mean, it's not like you're a stranger. And even if you were, I've certainly had stranger. This is awkward, and it shouldn't be. Nothing's changed. So we had a fling, so I've seen your thing. I've seen plenty before. Well, not that many, I'm not a whore. But it's not like you're the first bartender to quench my thirst with his cocktail. Though the first one here, so the first I had to see the next day. Which is awkward, in an awkward way. But I mean, it's fine, I'm sure. We're adults, we're mature. Well, at least I am. No, I didn't mean it like that. Though I don't own a Mickey Mouse hat. Hey, I have to do laundry. I don't usually wear My Little Pony underwear, I swear. That's not fair. If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. Oh, you will you? Well, you're a jerk. Anyway, you should get back to work. Well, I'll see you around next time I rebound. Will you give us a minute? Or after you take this couple's drink orders. Tomorrow night? Fine.
Our next performer tonight is so excited to be here. She would sing 700 songs if she could, but we only have time for one. Please welcome Veronica Gilligan.
fell into a trap. I may be the sappiest, but I know that I'm happiest with you. All the time, every day, you're more sublime. I miss you when you're gone, although I try to carry on. I should not love you. I haven't got a single reason to. Yet still I do. I love you, and I wish that you could feel the same way too. Who knows why I fell so hard? My poor heart's forever scarred. I know you're the one for me. I'm content to be with you all the time, every day. You're more sublime. I miss you when you're gone, although I try to carry on. I know I love you. Who knows why I do? Who knows why I love you?
Our next performer tonight has spent over 700 hours dreaming of moving to New York and has already spent 700 hours running around it. Please welcome Madeline TAM-LOVE.
Every time when I'm nice to a guy, he asks me out, and I want to leave, no doubt. So I say, I'm not interested in you. I will never be interested in you. Stop asking me out. Stop saying you care. I like you as a friend. Please do not despair. What I say couldn't be more true. I will never be interested in you. Yet he'll think there's a chance he can change my mind. But really, I think he's gonna find he's mistaken. For my heart can't be taken by force or sheer will. And I'll tell him still, I'm not interested in you. I will never be interested in you. Stop asking me out. Stop saying you care. You're fun and sweet, I know, but life is unfair. What I say couldn't be more true. I will never be interested in you. Yet he'll argue and swear I'm his reason to live. Although I have never tried to give him a cause to. He even loves my flaws too. Yes, I am adored, but he has ignored my response. No, not if you were the only man left alive. No, not even if you wait for 5 or 6 or 7 years or decades. Nope, give up hope. It's not in your horoscope. Open up your ears. I'm not interested in you. I will never be interested in you. Stop asking me out. Stop saying you care. Let's be honest here. Reciprocated love's rare. What I say couldn't be more true. I will never be interested in. I'm not interested in you. I will never be interested in you. Stop asking me out. Stop saying you care. I think you're really cool, but I don't want you down there. What I say couldn't be more true. I will never, not ever, ever, not in a million, not in a billion, not in a bazillion years, be interested in you.
So I'll pick you up at 8. So the next song tonight is from my new musical, The Secret Adversary, which is a modern adaptation of the Agatha Christie mystery novel, also shockingly called The Secret Adversary. But this song, actually, I was doing it, the first concert we did back in 2021. My friend Celia co-produced and we did a concert of my songs with her friends from Broadway or whatever. And she listened to all the songs. She's like, you know what? I want to do this song from the new show, but it doesn't work at all because it's written for the character and he's a guy, and I want it to be about me. And you should rewrite all the lyrics to make them about me. And I said, all right. So even though this song is technically from the show, the lyrics are completely different. This is the cabaret version. All right. That's a long explanation, but there you got it. There is a 1 in 700 chance of anyone spelling our next performer tonight's name correctly on the first try. But if you can, she will be thoroughly impressed. Please welcome KENEDI CHRISKE.
Twist. I found a guy who's cool. He keeps my interest discreetly. He's charming and he's smart. He could win my heart. Do I want to tell him so? Could I be in love? Could he be the one? All this time seems overdue. I thought this was just fun, but maybe I'm in love. Sure, when he is near, my heart starts to swoon, since he's so sincere while talking. Will he now pursue something more? No, I don't know. Could I be in love? Could he be my fate? If I tell him, will he laugh? Or will he appreciate that I might be in love? I feel silly, true love, it's rare. Before I say I'm out, before I start to doubt, I must tell him what this is about and declare that I am in love, that for him I crave. Finally, after all these years, he's worth it to be brave. I will tell him I'm in love. And now that I'm in love, I will tell him so today.
Alright, so then after I retired OCD, I switched to this other opening number. It says 2012. So I probably did OCD for 5 years and I was correct, so that was correct. So then I think I did this song for about 5 years. This song is also in my sitcom pilot, for those of you who have watched it, maybe 1 or 2 of you, called Every Day Little Seth. Thank you for the one person who's seen it. And the episode is about technology changing really fast, and the irony is technology has changed so fast that even though we did the pilot in 2016, it's already a little bit dated. But let's just take a little TARDIS and pretend it's 2016 again. I feel so left out. I am all alone, all because I own a dumb phone. Everyone has a smartphone but me. It's like I am living 2003. I can text and take pictures just fine, but that's the limit on this old flip phone of mine. Everyone has a smartphone but me. They can play games or even watch TV. I can't tweet or send emails at all, and I have to go home to post on your Facebook got one and all I got was jealousy. All my friends laugh at me for that. Except that my parents will get them my cat. But I'd be stalkable if I checked into every spot. I'd rather conceal it when my phone is so damaged and shot. At least no one would ever want to steal it. Everyone has a smartphone but me. But I save money since data plans aren't free. And my phone works for actual conversation without the frustration of signal degradation. And my battery lasts for days, so in quite a few ways, it's better not to own a smart state-of-the-art phone. But I still want one. I miss my flip phone, you know, life was simpler back then. Our next performer tonight has worked at least 700 birthday parties as a clown. Please welcome Tina M. Wine.
I watched some friends get married. I watched some have a child. And as the years go by, I watch some divorces get filed. Yet I remain unmarried. I stay unattached. I tend to light some matches after too long being matched. I'm always searching for better. Gotta see what life has next in store. Always craving something better. I want more. I want more. I must have higher standards than anyone I've known. But if there isn't magic, I'd rather just be alone. I dream of happy endings, waiting for my turn. I know someday I'll find mine, but I do have one concern. I'm always searching for better. Gotta see what life has next in store. Always craving something better. I want more. I want more. I'm never content with what I have. Always one foot out the door. Keeping my eye on those I need. Longing for something more to make my life complete. Then the unexpected. I meet you one night, and my entire soul screams, this is actually right. My search is finally finished, and I have won first prize. But then I slowly notice a familiar look in your eye. You're always searching for better. Gotta see what life has next in store. Always searching for something. You want more. You want more. Like there's some grand plan around it. But I deserve something better. You deserve something better. We all deserve something better. But who knows if we'll ever find it.
Our next performer tonight has listened to Sarah Bareilles' A Sharp and Maybe There's Magic 700 times. For those of you who know, you know. Please welcome Zachary SPOLAN.
Allison, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be a jerk. Something went haywire in my brain, and my reaction was berserk. I Allison, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I became angry, sad, and cruel, a victim of insanity. If I had known you'd take me off your buddy list, I wouldn't have called you a bitch and made you so pissed. But it's really not my fault. You were wrong to treat me like your child, telling me I must do as you please, manipulating my puppet strings, making me worship on my knees. Allison, I'm not sorry. You've had this coming now for years. I will no longer be your slave. It's time I confronted all my fears. I've had it with your games. They're over and I won. You'll be the one sorry now. Our relationship is done. No being sorry anymore. I'm sorry. I didn't end it before I was ever sorry. Send.
Our final performer tonight is a New York transplant from Biloxi, Mississippi, recruiting for a cyber startup by day, performing kick-ass musical theater by night. She is the encyclopedia pick next to the city that never sleeps. When she does get to visit home, she's able to knock back at least 700 crawfish in one sitting. Please welcome MICHAELA Moore.
I have dreams, such big dreams. It's so hard to make them come true. I get in funks, I get too swamped, and some days I don't know what to do. Persistence should pay off, but it takes so much energy. I'm tired and I'm scared, scared of mediocrity. I have dreams that shape my life. I sacrifice things left and right. The price is high, too high for some, and I pay all day and night. But I believe in time, that I won't have to be so sore. And when that day arrives, I'll appreciate it more. For dreamers must endure through life's ups and downs, and focus on their goals and pass their doubters round. Dreamers can't stop dreaming even if they try. There's no other choice for them. There's no question why. So I'll dream until I die, and I'll try as hard as I can. And if I fail, at least I know I came up with my own plan, ignoring common sense, giving everything I got, no matter what the odds. I can't be something that I'm not. I'm a dreamer.
We made it through. Wow. It's very stressful to be conscious of your songs. The whole time you're like, You know, if they mess up a Stephen Sondheim song, I kind of laugh about it. But when they mess up one of my songs, like, it's okay, the audience is down, it's totally fine. It's a little more stressful because I'm still alive, I think. But, you know, it's probably better to still be alive. Just saying. If I had to choose, I would choose life. So, yes. But I am pro-choice, just to be very clear.
Okay,
It sounded really bad when I heard it. Don't want to get the wrong idea here. Not to be political. All right. So before I do the final number, I just want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I want to thank Don't Tell Mama for letting me still do shows. You know, it's been 15 years, and they're very supportive here. The owners, we had the opening night party for Love Quirks here, and they're just the staff. Everyone here has been just really supportive for 15 years, and I really owe them all my rent money. It's true. I asked a few people tonight if I should sing my regular closing or my dirtier closing, and everyone unanimously picked the dirtier closing. So this song was my theme song for a very long time. It was in my first musical, Meaningless Sex, in the Fringe Festival in 2003, which some of you, no one here knew me in 2003. Wow, I had a lot more hair. It was really fascinating how fast my hair flew out. But that's another story for another day. It's about a possible answer to sexual frustration for straight men such as myself. There's bound to be a solution, short of prostitution, for my lack of sex life. Girls aren't always in the mood, and when you are, they think you're crude. The guys are in the mood every day, oh why can't I be gay? Girls will make you work so much, for just the slightest feel or touch. But guys are willing to give it away, oh why can't I be gay? I know there would be some traumas, like being hated by some, but it would be worth all those dramas, except maybe swallowing cum. It's disgusting, like sticky and salty, gets on everything. Gross. Girls will always want to wait, at least until you've had a date. Just skip the date, go straight to bed. Let's start by giving head. I say, oh why can't I be gay? Sure, I would get some all the time, but a dick up my ass is scary. Ouch, it's gotta hurt. But girls already seem to think that I'm a flaming fairy. I don't know why people say I talk gay. What the fuck does that mean? So, since girls and boys should get along, why does it always feel so wrong? Hey, getting laid is a pretty strong incentive. Okay, just picture it in the bedroom we'd always stay, having sex 4 times a day. No dealing with emotional junk. I wouldn't even have to get him drunk. And if I found a hunk, I'd shout hooray. That joke was fine in 2003. If only I were undeniably so reliably homosexually gay. But I'm not. Please welcome our cast back to the stage for GOODWIN, Michael, HABER, MICAH, Elle Young, Alice, Jeanette, Lambert, Sophie, BRUBAKER, ESTELLE, COLLEEN, BROOME, Maria, Lane, Sarah, James, VERONICA, GILLIGAN, MADELINE, TAM-LOVE, KENEDI, CHRISKE, Tina M. Wine, ZACHARY, SPOLAN, MICHAELA, and I'm Seth Bisen-Hersh. Thanks for coming.